What is up, you guys? Glitchiz here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go over my favorite go-to spot for farming not only energy but also activators and acid all in one place. There's probably more refined places you can get just acid or just activators if that's all you're looking for, but I like this particular location because you can get a nice chunk of everything all in one go. I still use it even though I'm in late game, but if you're in the Iron Falls area, this is a great location to do, not only for the energy and the activators and the acid, but also for the scrap, because everything you break down will also be used for your gear and equipment that you're going to be using within that zone, so keep that in mind. And that location that I'm going to be showing you today is the PHI Securement Silo. Any of the silos will give you good energy output, but I like this one in particular even for late game, because if you're a higher level, not only will the enemies be super easy to kill, so you can burn through this entire silo in like less than 5 minutes, but there's also a very easy secondary boss that you can activate, which will give you a second energy drop of like 800 plus energy. So let me jump right into it, show you how fast you can clear this thing out, and when we finish, we'll go over all the loot we got and see how much we actually got, show you how good it is. So right out the gate, let's quickly take a quick look. We're at 4763 for energy. We'll just say 4800 approximately. And then for acid, I cleared everything out, so we should be good. So that should be easy to see. And then for activators, right now, we're sitting at 26. So let's quickly run through this silo and see what we get. So right out the gate, just run right in, and I'll show you how fast this goes. If you're looking for the scrap, feel free to pick up all of the crates and stuff too, but if all you need is the energy and whatnot, then you can bypass pretty much all the secondary chests and only get the main ones. But first, you're going to want to kill all the enemies. The more enemies you drop, the higher chances of getting the acid. Hello. Two more here. Alright, and then you just go through and collect your loot. Looks like we got some nice drops here. So there's two, and two more. There's three. Grab this chest just because it's right here. Get some useful blues. I think we got everything in this room. You could skip that chest or grab it if you want the parts. As soon as you go through this door, you're going to want to hang a left. Check the garbage bin. Come through this door, and the reason you want to come here first is because this is where you get the key card to open the door for the final boss. So quickly clear those guys out, open this, and then not only do you get the key card, but these guys can also drop more acid, and there's an emergency med kit for some activators. So there's an activator right there. Might as well grab this. Run on back. Clear out these little spiders. Some more acid there. I usually like picking up this barrel, chucking it at the egg down at the end. There we go. Make sure to loot the enemies for the acid. Another chest right here. Now we're getting into the main room. First things first, clear out all the enemies. I think we got them all. Before you go in the elevator, which is the next place you're going to want to go. Okay, apparently you can get blown up by a spider. If you have some Molotovs, you can quickly throw one at this wall. This is going to be a gear crate, which will also give you energy. So feel free to snag that really quick. Just wait for this fire to burn out. You can skip this, but I like grabbing it because energy is energy. There you go. There's almost 200 energy right there, and the Stardust sources are very handy. That's a priceless commodity in the late game as well. Gonna want to activate the elevator. Once you get the key card to activate the elevator for the first time, you won't need to use it again from then on out. Every time you rerun it, the elevator will be locked forever at that point. Dun, 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 dun. This is where we go to fight the secondary boss that I was mentioning. You're going to want to run down this hallway, enter a little cutscene. Once you get to the end of the hall, the phone will ring. Just immediately turn around. And then here is where you get your activators. So there's a med case here, med case on the wall, another one on the floor. And then you just answer the phone really quick. As soon as you answer it, you can head to the door. We'll open up. Now, if you want a little bit more acid, you can clear out all the guys in this room. I like to just burn down the boss and then head right through the door. So just run right up, tap it until you see damage, burn it down. As soon as you kill it, this little gate appears. Go through, and you're done. This will be your first loot or energy. Now, if you are in the Ironfall zone and you want the mods and stuff, feel free to grab the main one. I personally, since I'm in late game, don't need any of the lower level mods, so I like to go with G. This gives you a little bit more of the Stardust and the energy, so there's another 850 energy and 10 Stardust. So take that, immediately run out. So there's the first boss down. Gonna leave right out the hallway and head right back down the elevator. By the way, if you don't have this Div Evo, pick it up. It's in Chalk Peak. The Gaia Military Base Stronghold. The Mysterious Chest drops all 60 blueprints you need. This weapon is overpowered right now. Super, super useful weapon to have. Pretty much every endgame player is using it for the LEA Research Labs raid. Gonna come over here. This is what we needed that access card for. Open the gate. Little chest over here you can grab if you want. Apparently doesn't want to open. There we go. Now here's the room of the final boss. Burn down the deviants. You basically want to just kill all 4 of those little crystals. There we go. And I like jumping up here because you can have eyes on all 3 of the remaining eggs from up top. There's 1. There's 2. And the last one's right over here. As soon as you kill this final egg, the boss is going to spawn. Bad rotation there. And there you go, you're already done. So now what you can do, if you want the extra acid, burn down all the rest of these enemies. You at? Alright, at this point you're pretty much done. So now you can just go through, get this gear crate, because that'll have some gear mods, Stardust, and some more energy, 180 energy there. And then collect the secondary boss loot. I'm going to go with G again. Bing. There's another 936, plus whatever the boss gives us. Acid and another 50. And then now you just go through and collect whatever extra acid you want, whatever extra loot you want. Oh, I hate that. And some of this junk that you pick up will also break down into acids as well, so you can get an extra like 4 or 5 acids. So I like to grab these while we're here. So as you can see, super, super quick. And that only took like 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes. Another little crate in here if you really want it. And again, if you're only going for energy, you don't need to collect all of these. I'm just doing it for the sake of the demo. And that is pretty much it. There's a couple more random little chests over here. Of course, he didn't give us anything. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you just leave dungeon. And let's see what we got. So we started out with, what was it? 26 activators. We're sitting at 32 now. So we got about 5 or 6 activators. We got how much acid? 21 acid. I've seen it as much as 50 if you clear everything out. And then for energy, we're at 6,947. So a little over 2,000 energy we've got from that one run. And that was, what, less than 5 minutes, like I said? So good chunk of everything, especially the activators and the acid. That's something you're going to need a ton of in the late game. And it's, like I said, you can probably get more in other areas, but this has a little bit of everything all in one place. So definitely a great spot to save. Like I said, even though I'm max level, I still come to this place every single time for all of my energy, just because I can get everything all in one go, and it's super, super quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. If you found this video informative, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. I appreciate all of you guys' feedback. Again, thank you all for the amazing support you've been giving me recently. But last but not least, if you want to keep up to date on all my future content, consider subscribing. I have a bunch more guides coming out. The bug with the deviants in Hive territories has recently been fixed, so we have plans to clear out the LEA labs, get that last glass jellyfish, and I'm going to be showing off the final deviant room with everything 100% secured and unlocked, and showing all that off. So stay tuned for that. But until the next one, you guys, I hope you all had a great day, and we'll see you all later.